Hello everybody, I wanted to give you a quick video here on telling the differences between Galaps and Aldabras. I get a lot of questions from folks. How do you tell the difference between an Aldabra and a Galap? Okay, let's take a look at this little girl here, Beatrice. So, it's not really shell shape as much as people think. It has more to do with the shape of the head. So, Galaps are flat in between the eyes, and they come to have a stumpy nose. And also, if you notice, they do not have a nuchal skew. Here's another Galap. So here, this is Bernie. Come on, we need your head out, buddy. Come on, come on, come on, that's it. Yeah, you gotta cooperate, you know. We all gotta work a little. Okay, so you see in between his eyes how flat it is here and how stumpy his nose is. And again, no nuchal skewed. Now we come over here. Yeah, let's get the shot of the side. So this is a Galapagos side. Not really much to tell difference from Aldabras, which are here. Now, one thing you can say about Aldabras is you see this section right back here, how the back of the shell wraps around. That is something you see more dominant in Aldabras, but look at their heads. You see now in between the eyes, this is round right here. And their nose comes to a point because they actually drink water from their nose. And check this out. Look at the size of this nuchal skew right here. So we know that's an Aldabra. Come over here. Let's look at another Aldabra. You see that pointy nose? You see how nice and round the top of his head is? And look at that. There we go. Aldabra tortoise and nuchal skew. So let's go take a look here. Take an opportunity while some of these guys have already run inside, but we've got a few out here that I want to get a look at. Now look here. Galapagos. See how flat the top of the head is? And again, look, no nuchal skewed. So, let's take a look at the rest of the Galaps, or some of the other Galaps. Here we go. Check that out. Galapagos. Check these girls out here. Galapagos. Look how flat the top of that head is and how stumpy that nose is. Again, no nuchal skewed. Same thing here on Elizabeth. Let's take a walk around here. And again, two more Galaps. Again, flat heads and no nuchal skews. But if we take a look at the shell shape, look at the shell shapes on some of these guys, how different they really are. So it becomes very difficult to try to discern these shell shapes from our Aldabra shell shapes right here. One more stop and this video will be done. We have one guy back here. Well, let's see. This is Cecil in here. And again, we get to see that back end, how it kind of wraps around. And he is an Aldabra. But let's take a look at this fellow here. This is Tank. Okay. Here we have Tank. And you get a nice shot of that head. And you can see he's got a round head. He's got a pointy nose, but look at this. Does anybody want to tell me if they know what kind of tortoise this really is? He's got a round head like an Aldabra, and he's got a pointy nose like an Aldabra, but he does not have a nuchal skewed. and take a look at the body design. Again, everybody, so what we're really trying to do here is to determine if what this tortoise actually is. Is this an Aldabra? He's got the round nose, he's got the round top of his head, the pointy nose. He's missing a nuchal skew. This is a German Shepherd. You can tell because he has a round nose and pointy ears. What we're really trying to do here is figure out, is this an Aldabra? Is this a Galap? Or is this some hybrid? Is this the crossing of an Aldabra and a Galap? Do we have a new species here, or at least a hybrid species? That's what we're looking for. Hope everybody likes the video. Okay, folks, the answer is this is actually an Aldabra tortoise. Not all Aldabra tortoises have a nuchal skew. There is a small percentage of Aldabra tortoises that are missing that nuchal skew. So, looking specifically at a nuchal skew to determine the difference between an Aldabra and a Galap really is not a reliable method for determining the difference. You have to be more familiar with that shape of that head and the shape of their nose. So, I hope you liked that video, folks. Take care, everybody.